Hello?
Hello, mate.
Who is this?
Oh, come on, keep up. It's Devon.
Butler.
The very same.
How did you get this number?
It doesn't really matter. Listen. I just wanted to pass on a bit of friendly advice.
Oh.
Now, it's always tricky racing on your home track. The pressure, all the fans watching, it's a nightmare.
Right, yeah, I imagine it is.
But if you keep your cool, you stay focused, you will get through it, okay? Just imagine it's a different circuit on the other side of the planet. Then, when your race does fall apart, it'll be a lot easier to deal with.
Yeah, great advice.
I knew you'd think so. Anyway, good luck out there today. Just try and make it to the end, eh? Ta-ta!
Yeah, good luck to you too. I'll see you later.
Tyres are gone.
Copy, Aiden. Box.
Copy.
Let's just minimize the damage. Still time left to push for the points here, Aiden.
Copy.
What an absolute joke. As it was Jackson's best drive. He was in control. He was better than Casper all weekend long. He had got to qualifying 3 for the first time this season. He put in a fantastic that to be top 5. Carried that on into the race. And then the Pirelli gods came down and struck down his car. And he had to fight again. He had to graft on Sunday. It was a Jackson Sunday once again, as he was making moves everywhere on these soft tyres. Okay, the other cars had much more worn tyres, but he was in bend it mode everywhere once again. So what can we say about Aiden? He backed up Paul Ricard with an incredibly strong weekend. This is starting to where the tension started to build again, because Casper didn't have the greatest weekend. Yeah, he'd been on the edge of the points, but Aiden was just better than him all weekend long, and he couldn't figure it out. He didn't know why. Well, Aiden was dragging us back into that top 5 fight, getting some points on the board. Casper was just cruising along, wasn't looking at points. He was just frustrated the outside of it, and that started to get to him again. And with Aiden, he was, I just didn't realise how much it did get to Casper. But we saw some fantastic moves. Once again, Albon was on the list. The usual suspects. Butler overtaken again. I probably can't count how many times on both your hands how many times Butler got overtaken by Jackson in his rookie season. He was just on a different tier, even though sometimes you're pushing it too hard. He's trying to get those fastest laps again, just like Paul Ricard. But yeah, he was making moves even into cops where sometimes you don't see your world champion making moves into those corners, but Aiden Jackson was on the outside of Stowe, on the inside of Vale, through Abbey, through the loop, through Farm, hanging straight everywhere, even trying through Magnussen and Beckett's as well. Like, he was, every corner was a passing spot for him. That's how much quicker he was on those new tyres. It's just a shame he couldn't get that top 5 result that, his friends, family, like everyone saw that he deserved on that day. But still great points for the championship. And real building block now for the rest of his rookie season. Like, he had pushed on Paul Ricard, Casper
This is your final lap.
stagnated, as I
Final lap of the race.
said. Like, there was a bit of an imbalance in the team, and he had to be careful looking after the season. Like, we're in a fight now. Like, we were really in the midfield fight. We had to maximise our opportunities here after making up for the lost ground from right at the beginning of the year.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
The Mercedes team pulled out a fantastic performance today. They should be proud. What a race for young Aiden Jackson. If he can keep this up, he's got a long, promising career in front of him.
Absolutely. He'd have been gutted about that puncture. Imagine what kind of challenge he'd have been able to make without it. You've got to give it to him though. He gritted his teeth and pulled it back. Great driving.
Now whisper it quietly, but things seem to be on the up for Williams Aiden Jackson. One to watch.
Brian,
Well, someone's the hot topic in the press room.
what do you mean?
Oh, come on. There's no need to be so modest.
What are you on about, Brian?
Well, after that puncture, everyone thought you'd lost it. But to pull it back and into the points, it's all anyone's talking about.
Well, I'm glad the press are starting to take notice.
Oh, get used to it. They put a bunch of interviews in your diary for tomorrow. It's why I was calling.
Right, thanks for letting me know.
So don't celebrate too hard tonight, eh?
Yeah, all right, Brian. Don't worry. I'm only going to see my mum.
Right. Well, each to their own.
See you later, Brian.